Making a calculator is probably the most common assignment in any computer programming class. In this particular case, we are going to create a very simple calculator. So this isn't going to require too much thought process on it, but I'm going to be introducing you to a couple of new UI elements, such as prompt num and prompt. So let's go ahead and open up code.org. I'm going to go to my projects. I actually have one opened up that I opened up by accident, so I want to use it. Oh, no, I guess not. Create a new one. This one I'm going to rename and say simple calculator. If I can spell. All right. Sure. So now we have something that says simple calculator. So what we want to do is we want to first decide what kind of calculator we want to create. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, I'll take that as well. So for simplicity's sake, I'm going to do an addition calculator. So I'm going to grab this right. First thing I'm going to do is say my addition calculator. So if I hit run, it's going to show up right over here. This is going to help me know what kind of calculator you chose. So the UI element to get user information, so we want our user to interact with it, we're going to use our prompt num. It should be right here. Now please note that there is a prompt and there is a prompt num. The difference between the two is prompt will get whatever value from your user and store it as a string. That means not a number. The prompt num will get it and have it stored as a number. So we're going to use our prompt num. We should not use regular prompt. In this case, this is going to be my first number. I'm going to name that for my variable, because it's going to prompt the user, and then whatever the user puts in, it's going to store it in this variable called first number. Now what happens here in our quotes is, actually I'm going to show you. If I hit reset and I hit run, right here where it says enter a value, that's what we put in quotes. It's letting the user know what we're looking for. So in this case, I'm going to say, what's your first number? So if I hit run, now we have some directions. Hey, what's your first number? I hit 5. And what that is it's going to actually take that 5 and save it into first number. We're going to repeat the same thing because addition usually requires two numbers to do so. So I'll do my second number. Where it has enter my value, I'm going to ask, what's your second number? So now this should prompt me for both. So if I hit reset and I hit run, my first number I'm going to say it's 5. My second number I'm going to say is 6. And it stores it. The magic has already happened. It has taken those numbers and stored them into our variables. We just can't see it. So it doesn't feel very good because we don't have any confirmation of it. We can do a couple of things. We could, just to view that it's there, we can throw in a couple of rights. So I'm going to actually throw in a right there. I'm going to throw in a right here. Just so we can see it, so it feels a little bit better. I am going to call upon my first number so that it will display the value that's held in there. And I'm going to do this for my second number as well, so we can see it. So I'm going to hit reset. My first number is going to be a 9. My second number is going to be a 4. And you can see that it shows up as 9 and 4. So we want this to be a little bit more descriptive. And in our assignment, it shows that we would like to have, it says my division calculator. And it prompts, enter the first number to divide, enter the second number to divide, so those both get stored. And then it tells me the first number divided by the second number, and then our next line will show our result. So what I'm going to say is first number, and then I'm going to use concatenation. We're going to use our second number. I don't need this. Well, yeah, I don't need that. Ah, I can use Control Z. That is your get out of jail free card, or your oh my goodness, I've done the wrong thing. So I'm going to say the first number plus the second number. Now, if you remember, we need to correct our formatting so it looks good to our human eyes. So let's do that again. My first number, I'm going to put 6. My second number, I'm going to put 7. 6 plus 7. All right, that's telling me something, but it's still not giving me the answer. So there's a couple of things you can do. I want to show you both. I can grab another variable, and I'm going to do it this way. We can throw it in here. We're going to say answer is equal to whatever our first number is plus, what have I done? Oh, plus our second number. And then I'm going to throw a right in there just so we can see it happening. We have our confirmation. Why not say equals? And then I can call upon my answer, and it should give me and display an answer. So again, I'm going to do my first number is 3. My second number is 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Hey, that's kind of nice. Now, you don't have to create the variable to do that. In fact, you can get it to do it all right here. So I'm going to have some parentheses. I'm going to say first number plus, plus, let me show text. I am an old-fashioned coder. Plus second number, close that parentheses. Go back to our show blocks. And to prove this point, I'm going to get rid of that variable altogether. So again, this goes and grabs the value that's held in first number, grabs the value that's held in second number, but because I have these in quotes or in parentheses, it's going to do that first. So it sees them as numbers first. It does the mathematical calculation and then adds it to our string. Let's test that. My first number is going to be 2. My second number is going to be 6. And 2 plus 6 equals 8. Your job. Create your own calculator. Only because I've done addition, I don't want you to do addition. I want you to do something else. I'm looking forward to it.